This season on Star Trek Picard, the crew set off on their wacky adventures. Picard finds himself at home with his Romulan involuntary compelled workforce. Oh wait, that's slaves. Raffi and Seven go off on their mission to fix climate change by nagging it to death.
The future we saw starts right here.
Agnes gets to enjoy a little me time.
So I'm not exactly dating material.
And Picard and Q take a look at his trophy room. Ew! And the Spanish guy has a run-in with the Federales. Uh-oh, better not drop the soap there, buddy. Don't miss all the hijinks on Picard. You'll laugh yourself silly. At least until Strange New World premieres. Next on Everybody Hates Agnes. What's she been up to since she murdered her ex-boyfriend? She did the giggity with Captain Rios, who then dumps her crazy ass. Rejected! Agnes hits the bottle hard and then teams up with the Borg Queen and starts singing.
I know what boys like, I know what guys want. I was working as a waitress in a cocktail bar.
I guess the best way to heal a broken heart really is through song. Meanwhile, years of self-doubt and depression from a third-rate self-taught astronaut are erased by a 10-minute pep talk from Picard. We can't have that now, can we? Meanwhile, the Borg Queen and Agnes find friendship. I guess they really do need each other. Are you two gonna make out now? You won't believe your eyes, because it's too incredibly stupid to think anyone actually sat down and wrote this crap. Don't miss Everybody Hates Agnes. You know, I'm really surprised she hasn't puked yet.
She-It. That would be the new She-Hulk title. Shut up, me. Shut up, me. Where's my camera? I don't even know where the hell it is. Hello. Oh, let's get this over with. Why? Why is She-Hulk a thing? Ooh, hey. It adjusted very quickly for the green screen. Hello, everyone. I got you guys down here, and I got She-Hulk up there, so yay.
Shulky.
It's real. The twerking's real. This is really in the show. This is really in the show. I gotta mute it. Pretend she's singing Bounce in the motherfucking house. Bounce in the motherfucking house. She's not singing Bounce. Let us P-word. Make that pull-out game weak. Oh, this is awful. This is awful.
Ass.
That's Nicki Minaj. Get your rappers straight.
Same difference.
I know. Azalea was the Bounce in the house one. Hi. Hey, Miranda.
Agent Orange Cat is making a guest
Hey,
appearance.
that's a kitty. Oh, this.
Oh, this was completely and utterly pointless, this episode.
The whole episode's garbage. It's not just the twerking that's barely in it. Like, Megan Thee Stallion's barely in it. So if you even if you are a fan of hers, and you know, there's nothing wrong if you are. She's talented in her genre.
I can find a few things wrong with her.
She's talented in her genre, Rob. She's very talented. Oh, do we have her and Cardi? Do we have her and Cardi on here? I do have them twerking somewhere.
Shame it doesn't exist.
Here it is.
So in the future, there's absolutely
This is
no
mostly
shame.
Cardi. This is mostly Cardi. Is she on here? Let me fast forward it.
Yeah,
Oh,
look
we're
at
gonna
the
get
cable
copyright
names
claimed if we
from
play
Prince.
this off.
And to think.
Here.
That's the thing.
That's mostly Cardi. Well, Megan's in this clip too, but we get copyright claimed.
And to think, 50 years ago, over 50 years ago, they didn't want the Rolling Stones to say, "Let's spend the night
Let's
together."
spend some time together.
Yeah.
Or girl, we couldn't get much higher for the Doors, but they did it anyway because they're the damn Doors. And
No,
they
well.
could get away with it.
They'll never play Sullivan again. Hey man, we just played Sullivan.
We just played Sullivan. Who cares, right? They just don't care. Like, this show, I keep saying it's for women who hate other women, but now it's for women who have no self-respect. Now look at these shows go. Where are you? You're meowing?
He's right back
He's
here.
meowing. He's a good boy. What does he want? He wants attention. He's a good boy. So this is the strong, independent whammon sequence that we get with the She-It Hulk. Wait, I went too far the other way.
Shulky.
And Shulky looks weird. She looks weird. Like her proportions are odd. Look at these proportions. Aren't they odd?
The ass is. Listen, I love a big backside on a woman, but ample backside on a woman. But that ass is just way too big for the rest of her body.
Yeah, they don't make her proportionate well. Like, there's bad CGI throughout this.
Yeah.
Like all of this is garbage CGI. When she comes into the room, it's bad CGI. When she leaves the room, it's bad CGI. Just pretty much any time she's in the Hulk getup, it's just bad CGI. It looks unnatural. I swear it's getting worse. Like, look at this. I swear it's getting worse.
Yeah, it's not well integrated.
Yeah. All right, let's break down what this crapping episode's about. Because this is episode 3.
Which is so far 3 too many.
Which is 3 too many, I think.
Okay.
We're at.
All right, so the brief recap.
She's the She-Hulk.
Yeah.
She's the She-Hulk, and now she has to represent Abomination, this dude. And he's a cult leader now.
Wow.
He's a creepo cult leader now.
Yeah.
So this episode gives a recap, and then it's all the news talking about Jennifer, talking about She-Hulk. Oh, well, there's rumors. There's all these rumors about her. You want to be on here?
He's head bonking.
Here. Can I pick you up, Ease?
Special appearance by Agent Orange Cat.
Oh, big boy. Oh, it's okay.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Let me go. I want to go. Let me go.
Okay, calm down.
No, let me down.
Here, sit.
I don't like it.
You don't want to be on my lap?
No.
Cats. This cat. Come here, mister. Why don't you want to be on my lap? Is it because every time I pick you up, it scooches the green screen and then you get scared?
Yes.
I'm sorry. It scooches the green screen and he gets scared.
You're not showing.
He's a big boy. Yeah, that was Mom's cat that I inherited. So, if anybody wants to help contribute to the cat fund, he's cute though. He is cute. He's a good boy. She goes in to represent him, but she's got like a ton of press swarming her, and they all want to know stuff. They are all making up stuff, just trying to avoid being the rumor mill. So, life is so hard for her because they're saying that she's having Abomination's baby, and they're saying, what other stupid
rejected
crap.
By the Avengers.
That she was rejected by the Avengers, and his case is ruined because he broke out of jail recently. But we find out that Wong is the guy who broke him out of jail for some reason.
Wong.
And they barely ever even mention it. So this chick goes after Wong. Why is she dressed like a hoochie at work? Why is she in...
Because it's empowering.
Everybody stray with your cat. I don't want to play Stray. That's the thing. I don't want to play Stray because it's a 6-hour puzzle platformer for $30. And I don't think it's value for the money for the length. And I hate puzzle platformers. So no, I will not play Stray. I will not be playing Stray. Yeah, this is like what happens to girl power moments if you hate women. That's what this is about.
This was written by a bunch of self-hating women.
Yeah. So they're trying to get Wong to appear in court because he's the new Sorcerer Supreme because of that little technicality. Because
all right, now, but there's a moment here where we kind of both said, yeah, it was okay. Yeah.
Which moment?
Where did they break the fourth wall?
Which one? Oh, that's coming up. That's coming up here.
Right here. She takes her hand off the wheel. The car's still driving.
Yeah. Here. The guy busts him out of his prison cell. And then she's like, hi, I'm just gonna, ignore the fact that I'm driving and drive into... No wonder you're She-Hulk.
In busy LA traffic.
All right, I get it. It's supposed to be funny. But for crying out loud, watch where you're going. You're going to get into another wreck. You don't have the best driving record already. Everything that's wrong in your life, lady, is because you drove off a crapping cliff because you were too concerned with whether or not Captain America was a virgin or not to see a giant spaceship dropping out of the sky. So maybe watch where you are going. She's got a smart car, doesn't she? Oh, crap. I'm gonna crash now.
Doesn't matter who this actually is. Yeah, because you'll remind us of it every
Megan Thee Stallion's Asses show. Yeah, that's her show. Please, Shulky, crash your car again. Why not? And then we got the crappy theme song. Now we got all this over the news. Oh, and she's going to be representing him. Is he going to be reformed? Is he not going to be reformed? He's clearly like a Weasley piece of crap who's just manipulating the system at this point.
The tattle.
Yeah,
that's the name.
That's what they came up with. Yeah,
that's weird. The best you could do.
Ever since it's revealed that Jennifer Walters has a super ego called She-Hulk, people are questioning whether or not she can do her job as a lawyer. Really? So they're trying to make her out to be a victim here, but she doesn't even want to. Oh, here you go.
There's your the multicultural moment. Here we go.
They took away Hulk's man, and then they got to go full Ghostbusters 2016 again. They did this literally in Ghostbusters 2016.
Of course.
This exact same thing. Where's my writing crop? They did this literally exactly in Ghostbusters 2016.
I don't know.
Well, you're sitting on it, probably.
I'm not sitting.
Yeah, you are. There's one of them.
There's one of them.
They literally did this. They literally did this in Ghostbusters 2016, where they find male backlash and reactions, and they put it in there thinking that they're cute and clever. This is literally copied from Ghostbusters 2016. These writers are hacks. These writers are hacks. They're just copying crap from worse feminist, whaminist crap. They think that we didn't watch it. I watched Ghostbusters 2016 3 times for review purposes.
Ain't no bitch is gonna bust no ghosts.
They took away She-Hulk's manhood.
And this. Oh, look,
no more female superheroes. Why are you turning every superhero into a girl? No one asked for that. Why is everything got to be female now?
Wow, some fun reasons you can't.
We have a Me Too movement, and all the male heroes are gone. This stuff.
But look.
Heavy crapping handed.
More significant is that everything that these writers value, everything these writers know, value, and revere and regard and hold in as currency is social media. Is social media driven? Is likes? Publicity.
What people think of her.
What people think
of her instead of how to her credit, she does say, I don't care about the backlash. Oh, but her friend's like, oh, you're gonna have to answer for it sometime.
But rather than...
Do you have to feed the trolls?
Rather than her deeds, then focus on what her deeds are, they focus on her likes, her social media comments. Oh, well, look, but social media is really... No. Stop.
This is literally the scene from Ghostbusters 2016.
Ain't no bitch is gonna bust no ghosts.
Where they go in and pull up fake social media crap.
Did you notice? Remember, Ms. Marvel had the same.
Yeah, Ms. Marvel did the same crap too. Ms. Marvel did the same. She was doing it for likes.
Yeah.
No more female superheroes. Why is everything got to be a female now? Mom's favorite, Negative Nancy. They named one.
Yeah.
I have no problem with female heroes. I'm just saying, make your own.
Team He-Hulk.
Team He-Hulk. That's funny. See, now they're going to take that, just like they took Ultra MAGA. Recycle, reuse, regurgitate. You're right.
Make your own. I don't know about y'all, but I'd smash.
Hold on, go back a second, because, we can see what...
So we have a Me Too movement, and now all the male heroes...
Because...
I have no problem with female heroes.
She not mad. No problem with female.
The comments on the... Right here... Why is everyone talking about fake super Jolly Green Giant? Yeah, because I like the idea. I just wish she would use her own platform to stand on endangered lemurs. It's weird. I like her better. Is it weird? I make.
She's a media puppet.
I might make tacos.
Oh my gosh! Shut up! This is so stupid. She-Hulk isn't even real. She's just a media puppet.
On the line, we have Gideon Wilson, the original prosecutor who put the abomination away.
So this is now they're going to the conversation with Jefferson Coop. So he's supposed to be Anderson Cooper.
Yeah, and watch who they bring out as the lawyer. Watch, fucking Johnny Cochran. Johnny fucking Cochran. It's Johnny Cochran. You how stuck in the 90s are you? Ladies and gentlemen, this supposed jury.
Did we get the Chewbacca defense?
This is Chewbacca.
Marvel, can you just die already?
Who's gonna stand up for my client? Jackie Childs, that's who.
like to say it is frankly appalling.
It's just, yeah.
Towards freeing a monster.
It would work freaking a monster like the Abomination. Well, they call her, like, look how bad the CGI looks.
Oh yeah.
Just her walking in the damn door.
Remember in the old
something in
days
this
when
country
he's
called-
like on Happy Days when they used to try to do that, then or whatever, or really old sitcoms they would try to do that. It would just look so fake. They would just inflate somebody and make a be a giant, and it was just like so fake. That reminds me of. It's all PS3 graphics. It did not make sense. That's right.
Due process. Emil
Freaking
deserves
Johnny
a fair
Cochran.
hearing.
Seriously, Johnny Cochran.
Does anybody who's watching She-Hulk even know who that is? Under 40.
No.
Under 40, because he died like 20 years ago.
He died a while ago.
He died a while ago. Nobody knows who O.J. Simpson is anymore.
They're high on internet gas.
They are. Hey, if you guys want to contribute to the medication fund of what we need to get through She-Hulk, we get really good deals on live resin out here.
Beer.
Rob needs beer. Rob needs beer money.
It's a beer money.
And beer. No champagne or girly drinks. He drinks beer. See, now I want to play the real Saints Row for the fourth one.
Aints Row.
Aints Row sucks. She-Hulk sucks. Lord of the Rings is going to be terrible.
Lord of the
This
Rings
is our...
Lord of the Rings is out tomorrow.
It's out tomorrow. Tonight, tomorrow, whatever.
Whatever it is.
Oh, so yeah, don't listen to all the crazy
It's
people who are going to be boycotting it because they're going to be watching it anyway. You know they are.
It's a live
I'm
action.
going to be watching it, but I'm watching it the same way I'm watching Re-Hulk. So.
Saints Low. It's a live action Scooby-Doo. Oh, for God's sake.
Did you check out our new commercial, our new trailer for Lord of the Rings? If anybody didn't see that, check that out. It is on my channel trailer page. It is so awesome. It is right there in full display. I will probably
It's
change it
driving me
over
to
to...
drink.
Control your own narrative. Jennifer Walters speaking. Oh, yes, I will be right there.
Yeah, we need you to represent this dude. The office has been flooded with calls and requests for interviews.
It's not gonna go away just because you're ignoring it.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna go away because she ignores it, probably.
So
So now she has to come in
with this
with this douchey McDouche nozzle that has been at her old law firm. Now he's following her over here because he wants this asshole to represent him.
Dennis.
No, what? Not Jen Walters.
Ms. Walters.
She's the head of the superhuman division. I don't want her representing me because she's a whammon. And she'll lose my case for me. So they set him up even worse. So this guy thinks he's in a relationship with Megan Thee Stallion. Turns out it's some Asgardian chick who can shapeshift, who stole and kind of grifted a whole bunch of money out of him.
Yep.
And he's way more disgusting than he's been
Yeah.
in the whole entire thing. I can't talk embarrassing stuff. I can't talk to a 10 about embarrassing man stuff.
Yeah, this is, they
You might be my next ex-fiance.
happy not being involved. Yeah,
Yeah.
they really laid on really heavy what a dick this guy is. And honestly, yeah, are there people out there like that? Probably. Yes, most likely.
Wow, Dennis.
But
To be fair, I thought I was dating Megan Thee Stallion. I spent like $175,000 on this chick because I thought I was dating Megan Thee Stallion. He really thinks that Megan Thee Stallion would bang him. Yeah, what part of shapeshifter don't you get? Well, the part that you... Oh, hey, here's Wong. And then here comes Wong. I received your message. Yes, I will represent you. Or something. I don't know how well I can do a job on this one. Here, what do you?
I'm monitoring the chat.
I know. Keep it.
Okay,
Keep adding.
So, all right. So Wong is okay. So now the
Wong's
whole-
our new Sorcerer Supreme, and he's the one who
All right. Now
broke
Wong,
the other guy out.
Yeah. Now okay. So Wong, how they find Wong is they find him on LinkedIn.
They find him on LinkedIn,
LinkedIn.
and they don't know. Well, he might be a librarian in Nepal or the Sorcerer Supreme in New York.
Okay. All right. Okay. Listen.
So I'm gonna send him a
Okay.
thirst trap with a picture of me in front of a bunch of books.
All right. Now okay. Here's the thing they don't get. Here's the thing they don't get.
We like Wong. He's
Yeah,
fine.
we like Wong. Wong's cool. But it's not Wong. It's this whole thing is that you find superheroes on LinkedIn sharing social media like that whole thing. part of the appeal when I was reading Marvel,
There
comics
wasn't that stuff when they were written.
There wasn't that stuff, but
Yeah.
the whole thing was part of that of the appeal of superheroes was that it was this. They would just show up out of thin air. They would just, oh my god, it's Spider-Man. They would show up and they would help and they would just disappear into the background. Okay? They didn't have a social media presence. They weren't on Instagram. They didn't fish for likes or whatever. It was this hidden sort of world that anybody out there could be a superhero and you didn't know. Making them like, oh, Wong, you can find him on LinkedIn or Facebook or whatever. Like, that sort of defeats the whole purpose.
And you can just find the Sorcerer Supreme on Facebook. I mean...
Yeah, they were mysterious. Superheroes were mysterious. There was a mystery behind it. Wow, I wonder who Daredevil really is. Wow, I wonder who Spider-Man really is.
Hey, I can just show up at Jennifer Walters' job and Hunter
Jennifer Walters, hi, I hear you're the She-Hulk.
So yeah, he didn't want to be broken out of jail. He's telling the truth.
Wong.
I gotta represent him. Can you show up and tell his parole board that? I suppose if I have to. Why not, lady?
So Bukowski, this guy's an idiot. So
How much did he spend? $175,000. This guy's just an asshole.
Yeah, they wrote him as an asshole.
He's an asshole. He's condescending even to men. Like, this is the type of guy who would get... Like, I can't see him getting any jobs or staying hired anywhere because he's just a jerk to men. He's a jerk to women. He's like, no. I didn't pay that much on her. I'm not an idiot.
He's just a jerk.
He's just an entitled piece of crap. Because this guy's like, okay, what do we need to sue for? Can you give me, like, a number? I don't know. It was a lot of money. And he's like, yeah, way higher. No, way lower.
What is this? The price
You
is
spent
right?
$175,000 on her?
This is The Price is Right?
That's a house in parts of the country. Yeah, right. So you gonna help me or not? No, because you're an asshole. Yeah, I'll have to help you, but holy crap. So then he comes in as the chick. Like, I'm gonna drop the case. But it's really the imposter chick. And we know it's the imposter chick.
Didn't the writers of this show complain that they can't write legal side of this? Yeah.
Yeah. And that's exactly what they're trying to do here.
Yeah.
And then she impersonates that guy. So this is actually her as the dude. So, I don't feel sorry for him that he got $175,000 taken away. But then... the dumb Asgardian chick has to go and they show her later. They do show her later on. I think they show her here too. I don't want to scroll through it. So they do show her as like an old woman, and it's crazy. It's crazy.
A shapeshifter.
She's a shapeshifter. That was Jennifer Walters, known as She-Hulk. She has been rumored to be rejected by the Avengers. So see how the media takes a story and runs with it and distorts it. So this is really a surprisingly right-wing sort of message of, hey, once the media gets a hold of something, they just take it and run with it, whether it's true or not. I'm surprised that they do that in these. Same thing with Aints Row. I'm surprised about how pro-gun that one is for a wokier than thou piece of crap show.
Doesn't Disney have loads of sleazy lawyers that could have taken it? Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah, you think so? I mean,
hey, go call the legal department. Ask them how.
Ask them how they work. Oh, we're women. We shouldn't do that. We automatically know everything because at any time we ask for help, it's a sign of weakness, and we get men condescending to us. So he's got basically a cult of pen pals. The Abomination dude. These are all my soulmates. So she has to basically put forth the case of, hey, he's reformed. He doesn't want to break out of jail. He stayed there at his own volition.
Oh my God, she looks terrible.
She looks like Marcia Clark.
She looks yeah.
She's like they frump her up on purpose.
They frump her up. They give her that stupid hair. Because Tatiana Maslany is a very pretty girl.
Yeah, but they give her a Marcia Clark wig.
Yeah, give her Marcia Clark because that's where they're stuck in the 90s.
They're stuck in the 90s. That's because these girls haven't matured past high school, and they were all in high school in that.
Dana Schwartz is what, 35, 36?
Yeah, so she was in high school.
So that was 20 odd years. Yeah, so it's, the night. Yeah. So she was about 16.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they're not going to show her at high school. She's probably going to go to her high school reunion.
Oh god, that's gonna be a plot. High school reunion, She-Hulk edition.
Calling it. She's frumpalicious.
Frumpalicious. Just very well, you know. What do you know? What, Mr. Belongs?
Does this make her qualified as an Avenger? No, Karen Smash.
So this goes on way too long of his appeal. It takes up 90% of this episode.
It takes up a nice chunk of the episode.
And it's not really. It's a lot of waiting around for Wong. You're waiting for Wong.
They have a couple moments here. But the whole prison pen pal. Listen, the whole prison pen pal says there are women who do fall in love with prisoners. From
Ted Bundy on.
Yeah, correspondence.
Yeah,
Charles
the serial
Manson,
killers,
yeah.
of course.
But it's.
So if Wong ever decides to show up, there's Wong. He's late. I lost track of time. And she even makes a joke. Why is the only person who doesn't have any commute time show up late? Well, because the world doesn't revolve around you, Jennifer.
Well,
I forgot about this. And, I broke him out of jail on my own.
She's Queen Frump.
It's just bad. And they spent so much time on this hearing. Look how much of this time they're spending on it. It's literally 2/3 of the show.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's not even that they spend a long time on it. It's not even that they spend a long time on it. It's that they spend a long time on it, and they're really it's really not that interesting.
It's not that interesting. It's like the same joke over and over and over again. It's like we need to keep proving that he's reformed.
Yeah, you could
by being a creep who has all these pen pals and
you could have spent 5 minutes on this and achieved the same.
Especially since we already saw pretty much all of this last time with the haikus.
How much time did they actually spend on it?
Let's see, about half the episode.
So it's about
10 minutes, give or take, about a little more than 10 minutes.
All right, you could have cut this in half.
Yeah, because you got a little in the front, and you got about 10 minutes here, because this starts around 9 minutes, 9.5.
So we're about 18?
We're about 18, 19. We're still at the court. Yeah, this is a good 10 minutes of the episode, and these episodes are only a half hour, minus they're only about 25 minutes, give or take, because they have all the credit scenes.
You could have easily cut this scene in half. Really. You cut this scene in half.
She even says, this isn't a cameo of the week sort of show, except for, the Abomination and Bruce and Wong and Megan Thee Stallion and who else is
and
Jamila Jamil and, Jersey Shore chick, whatever.
So
we see the black lady is the one who wants to release him. The evil white man does not want to let him out, but black lady, parole officer, whatever she is, she wants to go easy on Abomination because reasons. I don't know. She in love with him, maybe. Well, probably.
He turns into Abomination to prove that he can control his power. I mean, did we get to that part yet or not?
Not yet. Or did he? Oh no, I don't think he did. They go back to it. That's right. They go back to it later.
We go back to it, yeah. So it's.
Did he turn into Abomination? Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does. It's
he
here.
turns into Abomination to prove that he can control his power.
He's like, no, I'm just here. I'm just me.
Is that a guy?
Which one?
The black guy. The black guy.
This guy?
No, the one, the white.
Her?
Yeah. Oh, her? It's a woman?
Probably.
Oh, okay.
So here's my Crocs. Okay. He's like, I'm fine. I'm me. I'm in complete control. I've just chosen not to transform. So now let me out of prison. Please. I want to go and be on my crop of land and teach meditation with my cults. My wives. And they're going to let him out.
And
pretty
Wong
much.
Disappears.
Yeah. So she just wants the day to be over. She doesn't want to deal with the press. She doesn't want to deal with the haters. She doesn't want to deal with any of that.
And I'm just gonna try to have.
I'm just a lawyer who happens to be a Hulk. Why can't they leave me alone? Is it because I'm a woman? Is it because I'm so oppressed as a woman?
Yes, that's exactly why. What did I miss? Jonathan Aldridge's not a whole heck of a lot here.
Just whamming bad CGI, shape shifting. Ain't no woman gonna bust no ghost, and they're literally ripping off Ghostbusters 2016 again.
So if he impregnates his wives, will they be gamma babies? Probably.
I don't know.
This is Eric Schultz. This is so awful.
And I've never
seen this shit.
Don't watch it. Just watch our recaps.
Yeah. Just watch
We're gonna try and make them entertaining, but they are soul crushing to recap and review.
Terrible. This is terrible. Okay, this is
man.
absolutely terrible. If this is indicative of where Marvel and the MCU is going, then
It is.
God help them. And I can't imagine Daredevil being any good. I'm sorry. I'm beginning to think that Disney is incompatible with most stuff.
With Marvel, yeah.
With Marvel and
And
with
Star Wars, yeah. I think they got lucky because they were using Kevin Feige for so long, but now they're listening to way too much Victoria Alonso and other people.
They're waiting. Yeah.
Don't listen to women's voices when it comes to superhero comics, please. Trust me on this. We don't care nearly as much as your fan base.
The whole reason
some of us do. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to generalize. But some of us do. I'll grant it. Some women do. But most women in general are going to not care about the source material. They're not going to care about the fan base. They're going to take shots at it. Trust me on this.
But Mecca and Rob, my frumpy lady lumps. My frumpy lady frump.
My frumpy lady frumps. She can twerk to that too.
But the whole reason, I remember talking to Jake about this a long ass time ago. The whole reason why you had these two acquisitions is because Disney's had the market cornered on girls for so long with the princesses.
Mm-hmm.
And they
don't know what else to do.
And they lose boys at around age 9 or 11, whatever it is. So they buy Marvel and Star Wars, two of the biggest boy-oriented properties going. And Jake was saying that gives them a monopoly on awesomeness. But you know what? They said let's make these both girls' properties. What? Again, we're finding that this is incompatible with Disney, with the Disney brand.
It's just not good entertainment. That's the problem. It's just, oh, you're pregnant with the Abomination's baby, according to Twitter. You need to do some interviews, lady. That's who the father is. And this guy's like, I hate Dennis. He's an asshole. Yeah, you need this more than me. Here you go.
He's an asshole.
Of course she's drinking a Cosmopolitan because Sex in the City.
Cosmo.
Because Sex in the City did. That's why she's drinking a Cosmo. If anybody wants to help donate to the drink fund, there's a sugary drink place down on the strip I'd like to try. At some point, they've got like martinis with gummy worms in them.
I shouldn't say this, but we have 51 people watching in the
you.
chat. Thank you for joining us on this lovely
Re-Hulk recap. We're going to do this with Lord of the Rings too. If you
Can't
like.
wait what they will do with Daredevil, for God's sake, yeah.
I got to cough for a second.
Sex and the She-Hulk, yeah.
All right, there you go.
Sex and the She-Hulk, yeah.
I don't want to get coughing in the mic.
Sex and the Shulky. Yeah, he's drinking the Cosmo. He's drinking the Cosmo.
Connecting the A and the B story. Okay, nice. Right. I like the little breaking the fourth wall stuff.
Yeah, but they don't do it enough.
They don't do it. Well, she was told not to, so maybe they don't
commit to it. They don't really commit to it. This is the type of idea that they really have to commit to. That they really have to go full bore, go big or go home, as they say.
Yeah. What's the pricing in the martini place? Expensive.
Yeah.
Probably. Well, they don't have prices, so I'm gonna assume every drink is like $36.
Well, martinis are expensive anyway.
Yeah, and they have like they're all specialty places. They're a specialty thing where it's all like sugary candy things. So it's like I was just watching a video on it, and I'm sure that those cocktails are like $36 a piece.
Well,
so.
some of them are 36. I saw
some of them are like
16, 17, 18.
Yeah. So you're basically spending $20 a drink with tips.
Yeah.
So
see, I'm a simple guy. Beer. I like a nice scotch. Whiskey.
I like Mai Tais over at Treasure Island. They make them pretty well.
Whiskey.
Circuses were not that good.
No.
Links are okay.
Circus Circus is supposed to undergo a major renovation.
Circus needs it. It's a crap hole. It's very dated.
It was built in the 70s and looks every bit of it. So it's hipster. Yeah, this guy's drinking there's a lot of booze in a Cosmopolitan.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I went out to dinner one time with a friend of mine. She drank 5 Cosmopolitans. She got knocked on her ass.
I wouldn't drink more than one. See, that'd be me. I wouldn't even drink more than one. What are you doing, Rob? What?
Shot of Southern Comfort with Mexican Coke, yeah.
Mexican Coke. Mexican Coke's all sugar, too.
My one big indulgence in anything pricey is a Macallan. If I want to get something, if I want to go bigger, a bigger drink. Order Macallan neat, which can get like $12-15, you know.
Right.
If it's so hard for her to be a woman, there are surgeons who can fix that. The hell I chip in.
You know.
Sean Russell, thank you.
Sean Russell, it's so hard for her to be a woman. There's surgeons. Thank you so much. Have you seen the new thing? Is people who had male privilege their whole lives, all of a sudden they undergo an operation or not, or just change how their pronouns are, and then they have the nerve to tell everybody else about misogyny and the patriarchy and all that crap. I was like, no, you don't. No, you don't.
That sounds like
you don't get to have male privilege your whole life, and then all of a sudden tell every woman what she needs to say and think and do.
It sounds like a Mr. Garrison bit.
Yeah.
Listen.
Mm-hmm.
The patriarchy will not oppress me.
Mm-hmm. And that's what we see online all the time. Her expression's great there. The man is terminally deluded. I call him gross. Yeah, he is. He is. So he literally thinks that Megan Thee Stallion wanted to bang him. How is Jen our best option? Because she can set up the fact that you are such a deluded piece of crap that you genuinely think that Megan Thee Stallion, world famous rapper, would want to hang out with you.
And you got taken advantage of, yeah.
Yeah, so they bring her and she comes in and just trashes him. He does have it coming. Like there are guys like this that you do want to really, really lay into every once in a while. I hate being that wham and I hate pulling the feminism card sometimes. But in this circumstance with this asshole, this guy kind of does have it coming. And there's sometimes guys who do act like that. So.
Yeah.
Male privilege. How gender neutral privilege? They don't have any privilege.
So they characterize Mr. Bukowski.
How would you characterize him?
He's
Self-absorbed, chauvinistic, conceited. Yeah. He is so delusional. He would genuinely believe that.
Phase 5 and 6 is going to be worse than say Phase 4.
He once described himself as a New York 10 and an LA 11.
Well, listen, I mean.
Oh, this is the shapeshifter who turned herself into Megan Thee Stallion.
And that's what he called from Reno 911.
Is it? I don't think that
so.
is.
Hold on.
I don't think that is. That's not Carrie Kenny? No.
Let me see.
It looked like her for about a split second. I don't think so now. He nicknamed his office the Dennis Sphere. Projecting relevance. Well, it's relevant because you were kind of a piece of garbage.
Yeah.
Being male is not a privilege either. Yeah, but it used to be. Especially in the world of trans women. Here, I'm going to go off topic for a second. Like if you had the ability to stand up to pee as a kid on camping trips, I don't want to hear anything now. If you didn't have to wrap your fucking jacket around your waist when you got your first you-know-what, I don't want to hear about how oppressed you are now that you're a woman. So, that's what I'm talking about there. Men do have certain privileges that women don't have in that sense, and changing a gender isn't going to magically give you all the struggles that every girl ever has now. And I'm canceled again. I know, and I'm canceled again for it, aren't I? I'm canceled again. That's okay. In your opinion, do you think he would believe that the real Megan Thee Stallion would bang him?
Yes, he does. Of course, because they got to make him into an idiot.
Yes. Dennis Bukowski is an almost pathologically entitled man. So is she, though. You'd absolutely believe that he's dating the real Megan Thee Stallion. Because he's truly that delusional. I did like that moment because this guy does kind of have it coming because he is an asshole. But not every single man on the planet. Like, that's the thing. Not every single man on the planet. And then they got a real Megan Thee Stallion there in the back for some reason. Or is that the fake one? I don't even know. Do you think I have a shot with the real one? No, you don't, because you're a jerk. So this is the whole point of this, is emasculating the jerk some more. Mm-hmm. Getting the abomination off because he's a cult leader now.
Yeah, he's a...
After reviewing his record, it's fine. Let's get rid of him. Release him on parole immediately. And spiritually, of course. Yeah, just stay out of the news. I don't want to be one of your wives. They even say, is she one of his wives? And then she agrees to do one of these interviews. And this looks awful. This CGI just looks so bad.
They're obviously, I don't understand. They're obviously in the same studio. Why not have her sit across the desk from her? But that would expose how bad the CGI is.
I think they had to. I think they did film her in the studio with the little dots.
Yeah.
In the dot suit. Wow. Like looking back at it.
That shot. It looks like they were gonna go for that. They were gonna go for him being in the studio, sitting across from her, but it just didn't work, and so that they did that. Sounds like the name She-Hulk. Oh yeah, there you go. See.
Some random guy on the news came up with it. I didn't do it. Some guy.
See now.
He thought about it for like 2 seconds and it stuck. I cannot believe how bad the CGI on her mouth looks.
Yeah, it looks like, like, remember video game cutscenes?
That's what it looks like. It looks like a bad video game cutscene.
Yeah, it was, that whole, the exaggerated movements and I mean. Okay,
so that's her apartment.
Is she driving a Prius?
Prius or a Tesla or something? What's she driving?
It's a Tesla.
I don't know. It's a car.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Toyota. Yeah, probably a Prius.
Probably a Prius.
So here we go. She gets attacked by 4 guys. Yeah. And this one, I got her. Come get her.
Oh, wait.
I can just turn into the She-Hulk. I forgot it. See, though, they wouldn't be attacking you, probably. Most likely. I mean, this is LA, though. Who knows? If you were just a random woman coming home to a rich neighborhood. Get off me. So she flings them. She basically kills these guys, but they don't die.
She parks out back. Wouldn't a fancy schmancy place like that have a garage?
You would think so. So they've got all these, like, alien techie things, right? Is that what they got?
Yeah.
And they're... Do you guys rob an ex-Guardian construction worker?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit. Yeah. What of it? You're not smarter than us. We're mad.
This is Re-Hulk. This is
Re-Hulk. So they just bounce off of her.
The Wrecking Crew is a joke. So they're trying to get a sample of her blood. Probably to sell somebody to make it as a weapon.
Oh, it's awful. It's awful.
You messed up my hair.
Yeah, that needle's not going through this Hulk suit.
Hulk skin, no.
Those are actually a Marvel villain group called the Wrecking Crew. Is that real?
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah, well, the portrayal here is not very good.
The Wrecking Crew. She could just fling them like they're potatoes or something. Male villain. Okay, bad idea. Villain?
Who wrote this shit? Dana Schwartz. That's who.
Probably. Yeah. Did you get a DNA sample? No, she. I couldn't pierce her green skin, man. She's nasty and she's a She-Hulk.
Now I don't get the point of this. She looks in the mirror. Oh, she looks in the car window for the reflection. I don't
Just
get
to
that.
show how bad the CGI is, I guess.
I guess.
Or this is my life now. I gotta fight off like super villains and stuff. Like, oh my god, this is my life now.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get attacked more.
And then of course we have like 10 minutes of these closing credit scenes. Who the hell is this? Oh, this is them crying. Yay, we got the abomination out of prison.
Yay, we're gonna live on a free love commune.
This guy thinks he's gonna get Megan Thee Stallion.
It's a little too trashy for my liking.
Oh, she's back with her dad at home. I thought that some of this stuff, like some of these were cutscenes anyway.
That's from last
Yeah,
time.
this is all from last time. And then we get to the end closing credits scene. Just watch Ally. Yeah, just watch Ally McBeal if you want bad, annoying whammon lawyers.
Single female lawyer.
She-Hulk, not He-Hulk. Just remember whose show this is.
Okay.
Look how bad the CGI looks. She walks like she's got a stick up her butt. So now Megan Thee Stallion, she's representing her. So Megan Thee Stallion can act okay.
Good.
She's not too bad in this.
She's just playing herself.
She's playing herself. She's fine. I got nothing against her.
There's the uptight.
I mean, it's not my taste in music, but she's fine.
He's the uptight old white guy.
She does walk like she has a dildo up her ass.
Maybe she does. Maybe she got a butt plug up there.
Maybe she does. Maybe it's a joke on us. Hip hop music playing. That's my reaction too, huh?
Okay, now look, it's so disproportionate.
It's like they make her thighs huge sometimes. They make her ass huge sometimes. I mean, let's watch that again. Let's watch that again.
Terrible. That's terrible.
Like their proportions are weird.
Large? Yeah, her proportions are weird.
Her thighs are weird.
Her thighs, well, yeah.
Because now she's got skinny thighs from this angle.
Yeah. She got thinner thighs from that angle. Her.
Also, twerking is just nasty. This is pain. This is what This is what women think other women want to see. And this didn't work in Ghostbusters 2016. This is literally in the show. Her twerking is literally in the show. This is Marvel now. This is Marvel now. This is Marvel now. Marvel is now a joke. Stop dancing.
Stop dancing, yeah.
When I put the eye bleach. And they should be ashamed for themselves.
I hope Stan Lee can't see this wherever he is. Why?
What would he think of this?
I think it's indicative of where Marvel is. You have all the best heroes are gone, and you're left with this. And you have people who actively, again, this is. You have people who I really think hate superheroes who are writing this. People who actively hate superheroes.
Clearly. I mean, you couldn't make this any.
Yeah, I understand you. You want to do things. You want to do some things that are different, but at the same, you can do that within the framework of the whole thing. You're coming into an established brand.
They clearly they ruined feminism with this. They ruined.
No. This is not about feminism. This is about feminism is about choice. Feminism is about having choices.
Oh my God! Look at those shoes.
Those are work boots.
Oh, those shoes are awful. Those aren't work boots. Those are Easy Spirit. Like, those are granny shoes she's wearing. What happened to her cute shoes? She doesn't even have cute shoes anymore. Twerk Hulk.
She could probably show up in her bare feet and nobody would bat an eye.
No. This is Marvel now.
This ain't Marvel.
And we're gonna get demonetized for showing her butt. It's like, I can't help it. You put a twerking scene in She-Hulk.
Dear God, She-Hulk is twerking.
She-Hulk is twerking.
Yeah. This ain't Marvel now.
I don't know if I have anything else.
Disney, the franchise destroyer.
This I saw this picture going around early, and I'm like, oh, this can't be real. And then sure enough, that's the episode. Because I knew Megan Thee Stallion was coming in, and I knew what we were getting ourselves into.
Can't even mourn. Too far gone.
Yeah, it's like you can't even be mad about it anymore.
No.
Like, I'm more mad that they ripped off Ghostbusters 2016. Because I'm mad that one exists more than this. Because this doesn't hurt any of my favorite characters. Because, She-Hulk was never my favorite character.
It was never anybody's favorite character. It was a character you liked, but it was never anybody's favorite. I don't want to call it a lower tier character because there would be good stories, but Daredevil's a lower tier character, but it's somebody. It could be it is somebody's favorite. It's my favorite, but it's still a lower tier character. I'll give you that. It doesn't have the same.
I will not buy a twerking NFT. I do not like NFTs. I think NFTs are a scam.
Nifts.
Yeah.
Pretty nifty. God.
All the twerking, drinking, now twerking at the camera, still claiming it's a kid show. Did it? I don't think it claimed it's a kid show.
What?
She-Hulk?
No.
No, it's just a show for Marvel fans. I don't think this was directed at kids. I thought it was directed at like 20-year-olds. 20-year-old Marvel fans.
I can see this appealing.
Kids don't watch TV. Kids don't watch TV and movies. Kids play Roblox and Fortnite and
I can see this
crap.
appealing to someone maybe 28, 29. Some female, like, some cubicle drone in her mid to late 20s. Some Funkos on her desk. Trying to, Yes, that's what I need. Yes.
This is who She-Hulk's for.
Yeah, did I?
The girls who have this desk. This is who She-Hulk's for.
Yeah, you have
these sort of women.
Is that Catholic people?
Yes. These sort of women. This is who She-Hulk's for. Marvel fans who like the movies.
Not much else.
Yeah.
Because the movies are easy to digest. No, I'm not trying to put I'm not trying to.
Oh, there's Ray.
Put a litmus test on people and their fandom, but at the same time,
this is who Star Trek wants as fans.
Yeah.
This is who Marvel and DC want as fans.
It's
people who spend too much money on stupid shit that all looks the same, like Funko Pops.
It's a very shallow kind of fandom that you're trying to build.
Mm-hmm.
When you were a Marvel fan, you had to commit. I mean, you had to be there every month. You had to go down to the comic book store. You had to buy the comics. You had to take them home. You had to read them.
Now you can just look up the plot synopsis online.
Yeah. It was now you just like, oh yeah, it's on Disney Plus. Let me stream it. 57-year-old straight white woman.
Clearly the show's not made for me. Yeah. It's not made for any of us.
Like I said, this is a very shallow fandom. Look, you got the little rebellion symbol. You got Tony Stark.
The rainbow stuff. Oh God, she's an ally too.
It says geek on there next to the computer screen.
May the 4th be with you.
God, it's a very this
is a real person's desk.
Yeah,
this is a real person's desk.
Brie Larson's Captain America.
This is a real person's geek desk.
Marvel. There's a little sticker, Marvel.
That's not even a sticker. Probably cut that off of the back of a Funko.
Probably. Probably. Little post-it notes there. You're not a geek if you're an attractive female by definition. Well,
to be fair, the woman whose the desk wasn't that attractive.
I would say millennials born 1980s. I always say if you remember Nirvana, you're not a millennial.
I remember Nirvana. I remember where I was when he died.
If you remember a time,
I was in high school when he died.
If you remember a time before Nirvana,
I do very well.
Exactly, you're not a millennial. Mm-hmm. If you can't remember a time before Nirvana, you're not a millennial.
So this is who this She-Hulk is for.
Brings back to Office Space. Steal the stapler. Yeah, my stapler. I know of Nirvana. I remember Nirvana.
I remember Nirvana before all the kids started wearing the Nirvana shirts after he died. Those kids didn't like Nirvana until he died. Alright, this is just embarrassingly sad. So this is what Marvel is now. Nirvana's bad too now. Well, everybody jumped on the Nirvana train after he died. Like, oh, look how much we love him. You didn't listen to him when he was alive.
What was great was that the whole fight between Courtney Love and Dave Grohl and the rest of the members. There's only two guys.
Yeah.
Dave Grohl and Chris Novoselic. I mean, but for the...
Well, he got canceled for being like a right-wing something or other political pundit now.
Well, anyway, there's that whole fight over the music, over the rights to the music.
Yeah.
Courtney, she sold his likeness to Guitar Hero. And yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they got back together. They got back together. Dave Grohl, Paul McCartney, Pat Smear, and Chris Novoselic got together. They did that one song for the Sound City soundtrack, and she got really pissed about that. Oh my God! In other words, she was ripping about. You're embarrassing yourself, Paul. You're embarrassing. I'm like, nah, you're embarrassing yourself. You know, you're a lousy mother. You're a lousy wife, and you killed your husband. You may not have bought the gun. You may not have put it in his hand. You may not have loaded it, but you damn well killed your husband.
She was sober, though, for years until she got with him. But she was always a social climber. She was always the hanger-on. She was always the one who would take, like little bits of bands that she heard, like, from... Like, she was just copying Babes in Toyland for a lot of that shit. And they called her out on it. It's like she...
But she got really pissed when they got back together with Paul. She got really pissed. Like, well, yeah, you can't cash in on it? Is that why? They didn't use the Nirvana name. So, yeah. So, it's like I said. You mean like Yoko Ono? Yeah. Yoko Ono. I still say Yoko Ono.
Oh, Linda killed the fucking Beatles more than
Yeah.
Yoko. Linda was such a cunt.
Linda wouldn't shut her mouth. But the whole thing, Yoko, what really gets me, she still says to this day, I had no idea who John Lennon was. No idea. You lived in London in 1965.
I don't know who half of these people are who are super famous now.
At the height of Beatlemania, how could you not?
She was a performance artist. She probably knew who Sid Barrett was before she knew the
Oh, you surely never heard of us. You know, we're on the telly. Oh, no telly. No.
All right, you're being an idiot. So, all right. I think that's all I got for She-Hulk.
But
This is just embarrassing.
This is, like I said, this is obviously being written by people who have no reverence for the material, no respect for the material, who have their own ideas of what they want to see without any regard to what the actual material is. And why is that though? That, we're speaking of the 90s, like I said, she looks like Marsha Clark. They had Johnny Cochran. This is the 90s all over again, when we used to get all those bad superhero adaptations.
Oh, God. I don't like that stuff in the 90s.
They used to take them, like, the whole idea. Listen, during the 90s, there was this thinking in film
Don't
industry.
hit the keyboard.
Film industry. There was a thinking in the film industry, in television industry. No. Superhero things will never work. This will never work. This will never work on screen. This will never work on television. And Kevin Feige said, you know what? This will work, and I'm going to show you how. Kevin Feige, Jon Favreau, all those guys. He said, this is going to work, and I'll show you how. Because they used to change everything. They would change it. No, this will never work. This will never work. And they would come in, they would change everything, and the property would be mutilated to the point where it would barely resemble anything. The Punisher with Dolph Lundgren and Lou Gossett Jr. I mean, yeah, that's what you were looking at, man.
Here, you want to take the hot seat?
Steel
There
with
you go.
Shaq.
There you go. Take a hot seat.
You would wait and you would wait and you would wait and you would wait for a superhero movie, for a superhero property, and I need a shave. And I look French. That's the thing. You would wait for a superhero movie, for a superhero property, and it would be terrible because all these guys would say, "Oh yeah, this will never work. I'm gonna make it better." No, you're not gonna make it better. You're gonna ruin it. So, I liked Kung Fu theater before all these politics. Yeah, Gargoyles was Kino. What? What's Kino mean?
I don't know how to play Keno. It's like bingo.
Oh, okay.
Or it's like Lotto.
But like I said, you would have all these adaptations, and they were done by people who knew nothing about the source material, who wouldn't bother to read the source material, who didn't like the source material. I gotta see who wrote this. Who wrote this episode? Like I said, the She-Hulk writers are, like I said, it consists of women. Women are writing for a genre that is popular with men.
They're writing something that they don't like, fix it.
They're writing for something that they don't like. They're trying to fix it. No. We're gonna make it better. We're gonna make it better. We're gonna fix it. Just like they fix comic books. Like they fix everything, It's this bizarre thinking. Like no. Well, these things have.
Well, this is what you get when you have misogynist men telling women they have to get into male hobbies or else they won't find a husband. I mean, that's part of it. That's part of it. I've had guys say, "Oh, you need to get into sports. You need to get into this or that."
I've heard women relationship experts say to that. So I can't meet men. Well, go to where men are.
Yeah.
Go to where men are. Go to go to a football game. Go to a baseball game.
Yeah, and that's the problem.
I mean, but you have. I mean, how many teeth? I got nice teeth. But anyway. But you have. I mean, men aren't. You have all these. They're trying to just change it to what they like, to what they like, and not without any regard to. I wouldn't be. They're drinking cocktails. They're drinking. Okay, yeah. There's bar scenes and everything.
Is She-Hulk Sex in the City?
It's just Sex in the Shulky.
It is bad. It's just not a good show. It's not a good show. They want to twerk all over the place.
Do you think even what I said? Even money. They're gonna do what? I said they're gonna have something.
A prom night.
They're gonna have a high school prom night, high school reunion. They're gonna do a high school reunion.
She-Hulk has to go to her high school reunion.
Yeah.
Because they can't get out of high school. These women.
Look, I'm popular now. I'm the Shulky. I'm the She-Hulk. I'm She-Hulk. Bruce Banner Hulk twerk. It's like a poor man's porn show. I don't like sports ball. I don't care if a guy likes it, but I don't see why I should be just respect, just enough of it to respect it. Just say, hey, that's his thing. Okay, fine. Let him have his thing. That's all. I do know quite a few women who are into like football and hockey. That's hockey especially. A lot of women like hockey. They love hockey. Angry Canadians with no teeth. So, but She Wolverine. Oh yeah, but the whole like I said, guarantee she's gonna go to her high school reunion. Even money. It's a sucker's bet at this point. It's a sucker's bet. She's going to go to her high school reunion. Look, I'm She-Hulk. I'm popular now. Everybody's going to fawn. Oh, Jen, you're so stunning and brave. Like I said, again, this is what happens when you have women who aren't interested in this type of thing. They take over these properties. And I'm going to let my chauvinistic side come out. But at this, I don't need you to tell me what's wrong with my superhero genre.
This is what's wrong with it. I think this is what's wrong with it more than anything.
Yeah. I don't care for sports all that much. We'll watch football, boxing, or MMA. I used to watch a lot of boxing when I was a kid. I remember growing up seeing fights all the time. Well, back when fights were on free television. Fights used to be Friday night fights. These used to be a big thing. Oh, Friday night fights are on. Oh, everybody used to gather on, watch the fights. And they used to do fights from multiple locations, which is actually cool. Then the casinos got involved and they moved everything to pay-per-view. But man, I remember a lot of fighters. Larry Holmes, Ernie Shavers, a lot. Oh, Ernie Shavers was a tough bastard. Oh my god. Oh, he had yellow eyes. I swear to God, he had yellow eyes. He was probably because he had bad liver. But anyway, I digress. But like I said, in that regard, a lot of people are right. You have these women that are coming in like this. Like, again, where is the person to say, let's go back and do this again? It used to be they had story editors.
Well, this is all the shit that I think this is all the shit that they wanted to shuffle in because of 2020. Like they had nothing else, so they had to go with the crap. Because 2020 happened and the pandemic hit, and they had to go with what do we have on the what do we have that we would have normally canceled because we don't have anything else because we can't film.
Oh God! I wish Marvel will never make the idea of Matt Murdock and Elektra prom party. Well, they're going to do Hellfire Gala when they finally bring X-Men in. It's going to be X-Men prom night, Hellfire Gala. Filler parade as subs. It's like I said, they don't have anything left. They don't have anything. They don't have Iron Man. They don't have Captain America. They have Thor. How long is that going to last? They're stuck with She-Hulk. They're stuck with Captain People. And again, Captain People only shows you how badly they thought this through. Captain People, and when you saw Ms. Marvel, when she had all the Captain People stuff all over her bedroom, that they anticipated her being the focal point of the MCU. Boy, did they get that wrong.
Captain People, that's gonna have a musical number where they have to communicate and sing and dance.
They have Ironheart, Rob. Oh my God, that is gonna be hysterical.
That's another one. They're bringing that one into
Wakanda
Forever.
Oh my God, they are gonna. Oh, that is gonna be embarrassing. That people hate Riri Williams. Yeah. Here's a movie we have to replace Tony Stark, a 15-year-old black girl with a bad attitude. The thing is, a lot of male fans actually like She-Hulk, but they had to run her through the feminist lens. Yeah. But yeah, back in the day, you had story editors that would, okay, all right, okay, change this, this doesn't make sense, okay, go back and give me another draft. I understand you're probably under a time crunch, but at the same time, you had story editors that would read it and they would doctor the script. And they would streamline it. Like this would, like, again, the parole scene goes on way too long. Mm-hmm. You could cut that scene in half.
Yeah, that's half of this episode. And then it's
half. This is only 25 minutes?
Yeah.
So 10 minutes, yeah, that's roughly a half of the episode. Give or take about 5 minutes. Yeah. And the other 5 minutes is filler.
And twerking.
Bret Hart.
And twerking.
So, like I said, there's the whole idea of talent watering down, and I've been saying this for a while now. Mm-hmm. That now you have so much streaming, you have so many options, entertainment options. You have streaming. You have, and they need all these streaming outlets need programming. They need content. It's called programming. They need content. Okay. But when you have the more of something you have, the thinner the talent is going to be spread.
Yeah.
And you're going to have people who rise who have no business working in this industry. And they're going to get elevated, and then you're going to see that they can't do the quality of work is going to drop off. The quality is going to drop off. It's the same thing like as they say when in Major League Baseball, when you expand, the talent pool gets watered down, the pitching gets watered down, everything gets watered down. In the old days, you used to have 3 networks. 3 networks. And as they always said, you didn't need a hit. You didn't need to be good, but at the same time, but it had to be better than what was on the other 2 networks. But at the same time, television writing back then was highly competitive because you didn't have very many jobs in it. It was highly competitive. You had to do good. You had to do good work. Now the only person who has to think it's good is you. Yeah, in the old days they had time slots for shows. Yeah, you had time slots, and you were competing against what was on in the other time slots.
Well, now you just watch it whenever.
Now you watch it whenever. You watch it whenever. Imagine like if Disney Plus said, okay, you can only stream She-Hulk between these times.
Yeah. Nobody would watch it.
Nobody would watch it and make it appointment viewing.
No, nobody does appointment viewing anymore.
No, nobody would watch. Nobody would watch. Nobody would watch this. If this was appointment viewing, nobody would watch this.
Mm-mm. No, basically the only way you can get appointment you can have appointment viewing regularly is if you're on for like 8 hours in a chunk.
I don't
You
understand.
train a gullible audience to show up, whether you're good or not.
And there's going to be people who are saying we live in a golden age for television now. Yes, there is good stuff. There is stuff we've never seen before. Game of Thrones.
Well, that used to be good.
That used to be good.
Anymore.
Well, Resident Alien.
Yeah, that's good.
But even that's on a network though.
Yeah, that's on Sci-Fi.
It's on Sci-Fi. That's on an actual network. So again, that has to be competitive against other things in its time slot.
Yeah, but you can still watch that whenever.
Yeah, you can still watch it whenever, but the whole thing is, again, I think streaming is part of it. I think streaming is part of the problem in that, again, you don't have to be competitive against other things, against other programs, in that you can just put it on anytime. And I think we're seeing the results of that. I think we're seeing.
Look at how many of these shows get canceled after a season. Look at that First Kill one.
Oh my God, that was hysterically bad.
We still have to do the second wrap up of that, and I got sick before I got the second half.
The First Kill thing. Okay, listen. If I came into Netflix's office, okay, and I said, all right, I got a show for you. I got a show idea for you. Okay? Here we go. Listen, check this out. $1 billion idea. Teenage lesbian vampires. Okay. I'm listening.
This isn't cat treats. This is pineapple.
So, I mean,
They make
teenage
pineapple with cat treat.
teenage lesbian vampires and interracial teenage lesbian vampires.
Yeah.
How do you screw up a concept like that? How? Just, I don't care if it was all just.
Because neither of them are hot, and one of them looks like she doesn't want to be there.
One of them doesn't want to be there. The other one is all frumpy.
And she looks about 12.
She looks 12. Like I said, neither one of them are hot. And like I said, it's just a derivative of everything. Yeah, I can't believe you ate my mother.
Oh, we didn't even get to that one yet. Yeah, we got halfway through the review.
Oh my God.
One character eats the other character's mother, literally.
It's
His mouth opens up wide, he swallows her whole.
Oh my God, it was embarrassing. That's
stupid. Is it stupid?
That's almost like a Saturday Night Live bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that again. I think and I was listening to YouTube channel Little Platoon. He's actually got a good channel, but I was listening to him. He was saying about actually a lot of these characters are written as like almost like sketch characters.
Yeah.
The dick lawyer.
Mm-hmm. That's an over exaggeration of
Yeah.
every male chauvinist stereotype amplified to 20. You know.
Yeah, I mean, She-Hulk is written as a
stereotype.
As a stereotype. She's written on that's not it's Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, she's not. She's the only one who's halfway decent.
The Friend is written as a stereotype. Everybody's written as a sitcom not as a sitcom character, as a sketch character, in that they're there for like 8 minutes and they go away. Okay, the only one who had any real character is the dad.
Mm-hmm.
He was an actual character. He was, how you holding up, kiddo?
But yeah, just look at her waist here. Look at how disproportionate that waist is.
It just looks like Jane Jetson with the waist. As Jane Jetson, how did she have 2 kids and she still got that waist? Yeah, looks like Jane Jetson. It's disproportionate.
Really disproportionate.
This is the shoulder. The shoulder here, the arm, the upper arm is way out of proportion. And I understand she's wearing a suit, but it's way out of proportion with the rest of her arm. There still should be some sort of it just looks unnatural. Like me showing my arm off. It looks unnatural. Like the thigh is huge. I mean, she's got like a runner's thighs or whatever, speed skater thighs. Whoa, check it out. You can see her.
Sometimes she does, and sometimes she doesn't. That's the thing.
And like I said,
It just looks so bad. It's so unnatural.
There's that one scene. Hold on. Like I said, there's that one scene that I don't quite get with the interview. Okay, this one here. Oh, look, I'm She-Hulk. I'm Shulky. This is my life now. Being attacked by random a-holes in the alley. Okay, there's, like I said, that's a Prius. But, gotta make an environmental statement. That is her apartment, I'm gonna guess. But an apartment like this, wouldn't an apartment like this have a garage?
Maybe not.
Maybe she parks around back.
Yeah, but if it was in LA, they'd probably have it closed off somewhere.
Yeah, I don't get it. So, like I said, She-Hulk going. It looks like it was supposed to be an interview segment where she was sitting across from this guy. But it probably looked so bad that
they cut him in half.
They did a split screen.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was just easier to CGI it that way. I don't know, but
it's probably just easier.
It just looks.
This is lazy too.
Yeah, I mean,
this whole show's lazy.
You think, because when do you ever see a split screen in the same studio? Never. They're usually either grouped together in one shot.
They would have a different background if she's supposed to be somewhere else.
Or different at the very least, do you think you could have did that?
No, they couldn't.
No, they couldn't. No.
Oh, she's clearly in front of a green screen.
Yeah, she's in front of a green screen.
It's like, do you know how easy it is to change backgrounds? I mean,
look, the hair
out loud.
The hair is.
That's how easy it is to change backgrounds. Just like that. Now we're smelling.
Hey Marvel, do you want Mecca to come down to show you how to change backgrounds? Do you need to hire a 12-year-old to show you how OBS works? That reminds me of one time I saw the news report. The cops were saying, "Oh yeah, we can't release the video because we need to blur out the faces. We can't blur out the faces." I'm like, you could do that on any.
YouTube does that.
You could do that on YouTube. You could do that on any video, the most basic video editing package. DaVinci, you could do that.
Oh yeah, easy.
Like I said, do you want me to send it? Do you want me to send my nephew down to help show you how? I can do that. I've done that.
I can do that.
But this shot is so bad. I mean, look. This over here on the right. She looks cartoonish. That's a cartoon. I'm not making that's like Spider-Man and his Amazing Friends. That is a cartoon. The hair is 3 different colors.
Well, it's supposed to be.
Because the lighting and the highlights. Okay, I get that. The lips are unnaturally thin.
Well, her lips are weird anyway.
Her lips are. Tatiana Maslany's got very funny lips. Very funny lips. Anyway,
and they cannot CGI her mouth.
No. The skin is 3 different shades of green. The lighting is weird.
And they think it's good.
I'm not sure if they think it's good. It's just this is the best they could do.
You yourself are a Hulk.
Look at the neck.
Yeah, here we'll get back to her.
The neck is enormous. Yeah, like I said, Like I said, this is...
Yeah, she really looks CGI here.
Yeah, I mean, she looks like Fiona from Shrek. She really does.
Fiona looked better.
Well, Fiona, you knew it was an ogre, and you bought into it. You bought into it.
It's supposed to be cartoony.
But look, on here it looks especially cartoony here when you have it on this monitor. The shot is not integrated very well into the scene. Again, this I really do. This is supposed to be an interview segment. Why are they not sitting across from each other? Probably because they couldn't get the shot to work.
And her proportions are small again. Her shoulders are Tatiana Maslany tiny again.
Her shoulders are small. Her neck is huge. Okay, her shoulders are tiny. She does not have the build of a bodybuilder. She looks supposed to be really a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
She has that type of build. She doesn't have that build.
She does sometimes.
She does sometimes, but this looks like
There's just a lot of inconsistent sizing and proportioning. Yeah, that's the problem.
Small body, big head. Yeah, she looks like a Pez dispenser. You're body shaming She-Hulk. I'm not body shaming She-Hulk. I'm pointing out the obvious flaws in the CGI.
Yeah.
She looks like a bobblehead, yeah. Why couldn't they just paint the actress skin green? Well...
Because then they couldn't use Tatiana Maslany, I think, as the She-Hulk, too.
Tatiana Maslany's 5'2" or something. Granted, there's ways you could cheat.
Ugh.
I'm wondering if they just had, if they couldn't have a white guy. Yeah, she has, like I said, it's Marsha Clark. Again, so, again, like I said, the proportions are weird.
It's just an odd choice. I don't know. Have we gone on long enough? It's like an hour and a half, so I was only going to talk about this for about 20 minutes.
Well, you turned it over to me, and I had a lot to say.
All
right, everybody.
Do you have anything else?
No, like I said, it's just this
rather than just like I said.
This is indicative of where where Marvel is right now, and it's gonna keep going. And I asked one time, why haven't we gotten a Nova movie? And for God's sake, I mean, I don't think we're going to get a Nova movie because they can't. I don't think they can decide which one to use. Richard Rider was Richard Rider is Nova. Dick Rider. Get it?
This just looks bad, and it's Disney. Why? Just why? Why do we have to? So this is supposed to be what? The yeah, that's I don't even want to recap anymore. We're gonna have to do the same thing with the other show too. We're gonna have to recap the Lord of the Crapping Rings. That's my expression when we have to do that. That's gonna be bad too. So we're gonna watch it. So you guys don't have to watch our review of it. We'll riff it. We'll rip it a new one. We'll put all the subtitles on screen. I am Mecca. She-Hulk is getting what? What's my score on this episode? Maybe a 3 out of 10.
That's the face you're gonna make watching this.
It's a 3 out of 10. It's this face. Maybe no, lower because of the twerking. Lower because of the twerking. Darn it. Anyway, thank you guys so much. We will see you on the next video. What's your score?
1 Chewbacca.
1 Chewbacca. 1 Chewbacca. And I'm not watching Lower Decks. That stuff's garbage. You cannot pay me enough money to watch Lower Decks. What's this one? Clouds. We can just be in the clouds. She-Hulk, you're bad and you should feel bad. I am Mecca. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.